pinned immediately. Did you have a hangover as well? Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Nat. Is a little old place where we can get together. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Rambo. Guys, these reposts are terrible. Let's get it shared out there, please. Oh, little Evie, thank you for my watermelon. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Rambo. Yeah, it was a brilliant night. I just wish I didn't feel so well. I feel like I let people down. Everybody's. Hello, everybody. Oh, the ears. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. All right, Ziana. Hello, Adam. Hello, TikTok Phil. Yeah, the quiz was brilliant. She does really well, the Blaster, at bringing all the fun, doesn't she? Alexa off. That's right, I've had enough of the music now, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am sorry that I wasn't on this morning. It just worked out perfectly because I had a few things to do this morning. So it worked out perfectly that Luke's out and about today, so I can do Steal is 3 o'clock for today. But we will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock, guys. So you will be getting me back at 10 o'clock. Don't worry. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Michelle. I ain't naughty. I just had a bit to do. To be honest, I had something to do yesterday, but I never got it done yesterday because I had an hangover. And I spent most of the day feeling sorry for myself. So I got what I needed to get done today. And yeah, it just worked out perfectly. So, yes, thank God Luke has had the day off because I'm able to do this for you this afternoon. But before we get going... Evil Legion, thank you, my darling. Thank you, Kim. Get a pin. Get a pin, everybody. It's just worked out perfectly. So thank you, Luke, for having the day off and being busy with Joe because, like I say, I can come on and say what I've got to say today and leave you all in peace. Yeah, like I say, I've been out. I've had a few things to do. Thank you, Kimmy. So I've done my hair and makeup. And this is why I just look so dolled up on here today. Yes, I had somewhere to go, but I can't tell you what it was. Thank you, Kay. Right, I don't care what you're doing, whether you're prepping tea, right, whatever you're doing, I don't care. All I want you to do, hello Paula, is repost the live, right? Let's get up to 300 shares, 50k taps. Let's smash fuck out of this gallery here. And then we'll get on with our FYP. Right, let's have a look at the popular live. Oh, do you know what? That popular isn't even that high today, guys. So what do you think? You're a little slutty mingy. You mean you're so big and stinky and smelly, 'cause you're a little slutty mingy. I'm a little what? How dare you? Who sent that? Slander upon one's good name. I am far from that. And I've had a bath and changed my knickers today, I'll have you know. How dare they? Who was that? Thank you, Stacey. Little Evie, thank you, my darling. Little Evie, that's better. We'll have no slutty minges around here, thank you very much. Who was that? Lisa Marie, thank you. Who was it? Because I'm going to block you from the live. I don't care if you heart me. I don't care if you're a sub. I don't care if you sent me a universe last week. Do not be putting that on my good name around here. Thank you, Alice. Yes, that's more like it, Alice. We'll have no naughty songs around here today. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm going to unleash absolute fucking carnage today. Who is this? Hello? Hello, are you okay?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, what you got for me? Ah.
You okay?
1 minute, guys. I've just had a delivery.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just on TikTok, mate.
Oh, going alright?
Yeah, she got you doing the rounds?
Yeah.
Has she? How many places you got to go to today? 1 minute, guys. Thank you, Donna.
Oh, I just got to pick up some cleaning stuff. Cause really, I think she got a bit of a bug, but she was sick in her bed.
A bug?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, she was only sick the once, and she's not been sick since, so I don't know. But she seems fine herself.
Thank you, guys, for the love. Oh.
Where should I put Sam's?
Just leave it all there, Bob. Yeah, nah, just leave it on the table there. We're good to go then. 1 minute, guys. It's a son-in-law. He's bringing the hair clippers back. Thank you, Misha. Thank you, Gillian. My daughter was doing his hair and his hair clippers broke. So we only had half of his head done.
Yeah. Ridiculous, didn't I?
I know.
Thank you.
All right, mate. Thank you, everybody.
Have a good day, and I'll see you later.
You too, darling. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Not forever, just for now.
Yeah.
It's funny who's saying that. Not forever, just for now. Poor lad. Oh, I know, he's doing his rounds. Our kiddies give him a list of things to do and he does it after work. Bless him. Right, guys, I've had enough. There is 1.6k people in this room, right? Nobody's resharing. Oh, Savage Fluffy. Thank you, little Levy. Oh, this is much more like it. Nobody's sharing the live. We've got a few tappers. We've got a few heartmies in. Guys, let's get cracking with all this today. Yes? How long have we been on? Thank you, Sally. Thank you, my darling. We've been on 12 minutes. Sally, thank you. Love you. We've got 150. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. We've got 115 reposts. I'm not having this kind of business today. This isn't a Delusive Angie live where you just sit and observe and do nothing. You know what I mean? Yes, we've got populars to do. Yes, afternoon, guys. We've got things to do around here. Yeah, let's get number one today. I think we can. Well, I can't. You can. I can't do number one. Only you can do that for me today, guys. Thank you, Bonkers. Mishi, thank you, my darling. Do you know what I feel like, guys? I feel like if I'm not on at 10 o'clock, you punish me. Hello, Clover. Hello, darling. You punish me for not being on at 10 o'clock, but this is just sick. This is sadistic behaviour. Luke would 100% be number one by now. That's right, Alice. I know what you're all up to. You're like, if you're not on at 10 o'clock in the morning, F ya. Afternoon, Bonkers. Afternoon, darling. I know, how dare you? Sometimes I can't be here at 10 anymore because I've got things going on. Thank you, Jill. I'd love to be here at 10 o'clock every day, but I'm just that in demand. Everybody needs me for something. And by the time I've finished, I'm too fucking tired. I just want to go to bed because I'm mentally drained. So I'm sorry. And I'm not even making excuses. It's just my life. Thank you, Cheryl. You've calmed me down now. So get your populars in, guys. Get your armies, and then you won't cross me now. I know you need me. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, TikTok's Nosy Bianca. How beautiful them gifts. Thank you, Claire. I know you need me, but other people need me as well. It's the trauma from what, RMT? It's the trauma from coming last. I did not come last, did I? The cult come last. It was a fix anyway. Yes, I was carrying our team on my own because our cockapoo one didn't have a fucking clue. So I should have won that really because I was a one woman army. Yes, Blaster should have given me extra points because I was a one woman army. Yes, I think Blaster favourited you, MT. Because I swear my hand got up first before many of yous. So I think there was a bit of favouritism going on. I know I've got a point around here. I know this to be true. I know this to be true. Start the FYP then, no, Olivia? I will not start the FYP. Now we're going to be starting the FYP at 3:15 because when people tell me to do something, I do the opposite because I don't like being told what to do. And until I've got my 300 reposts, right, until I've got my heart missing and we're up that popular, I'm not doing anything. We're only 74. How about that one? Yes. I've got to put my foot down around these ways. Because I'm too nice for my own good, you see. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Katie. I'm not even joking. Miss Redbrett's been really upset and people have recorded and posted it. The thing is, Scouse Slayer, right? Okay, so my opinion on this. We're on Drama Top, darling. Like, nobody gets any privacy. Thank you, Evil Legion. Thank you, my darling. Lulu, tell the peoples of the TikTok nations. Right, so it's the FYP, Scouse Slayer. You know, nobody's safe. Everybody gets recorded, you know. Would I come to it or am I going to play it? No, I'm not. I'm not. But it's what the FYP is about, isn't it? You know? So, not a lot we could do, really. Do you know what I mean? But I understand some people don't like it. Afternoon, everybody. Right, these reposts are doing better now. I'm not starting it till I get the reposts. And we're at least popular number 10. Yes. I'm in my boss bitch era. Yes, for this week anyway. I'll change my mind tomorrow and I'll be crying again. Thank you, Holly. That's right. Right, let me get a Mayfair Blue while we're getting these. Oh, Jesus. While we're getting these reposts done and everything. We'll have a Mayfair Blue and then we'll get on with the FYP because I'm not in a rush, you see. Yeah, what's Shauna say? You've been waiting for me since 10 o'clock, I know, but I'm busy. I'm busy, guys. There's nothing I can do. If I need to do something, I've got to do it. Because otherwise it doesn't get done. Simon's working. You know, I'm the only person... Oh, thank you, Alice. I'm the only person in the house at the minute that can do things. Because everybody else really has to leave the house and go to work. Where's Luke? He's with Joe at the minute. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, darling. Lulu! Thank you, Lulu. Lulu, I've modded you because you're in here every day. That is wonderful, Kim. Thank you. You're in here every day, Lulu. So welcome to Moderation Station. You need blood money to moderate this room. So everybody, can you welcome Lulu, please, to the Moderation Station? That's right. What's that? Do you ever get off that chair you turn into Ems? Sorry. Get in the box, Jem. Jem, don't be cross with me today, darling. Yeah, apparently Jem thinks I just sit here in my kitchen all day like this. When I'm not online, I just sit here on the stool in my kitchen from morning until night. Are you always in your bedroom, putting your pom-pom, dusty pom-pom, in everybody's faces? Is that what you do, Jem? Are you in your bedroom 24/7, thrusting that dusty pom-pom everywhere? Thank you, Lulu, darling. Because apparently, I just sit in my kitchen, on the chair. And there's a big difference between me and Ems because I don't sit in my kitchen getting sloshed and being derogatory and just being an absolute ratty cunt. So there's the difference, you see. And I've somewhat got a level of respect. Yes. Am I right, guys? I did request Jem Zeno to the box, but she ran off. Yeah. She's only got the chat in the chat section, you see. She wouldn't get in the box and face me. She'll be inviting me to her mum's cafe again next week for a free meal. You know what that one's like. She's off her fucking tits, isn't she? Do you know what I mean? Hello, Geordie lass. And don't meet strange men in bus stops, you're absolutely right. Thank you, TikTok's nosy biatch. I can't even remember the last time I went to a bus stop. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but I just don't, hang around bus stops. You know what I mean? Right, everybody, welcome to the room. We've got another 40 reposts. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, everybody. We are number 60 on the popular. We are flying high. Thank you, guys. We've got another 138 more popularity. It's 72 now to reach the next popular thing that we go up, guys. I would like to be top 3 today. I know that number 1's going to be a push, you know what I mean, because I'm pushing my luck today, I think, but at least popular number 3. All right, everybody, so please get your heart missing any popular gifts the moderators will give you a pin for. We've got another 25 reposts to go. I'm on the beg today, and then we will get on with our FYP. I've got a lot to say today, so stick around. I'm sure we've got Cam to us. That's absolutely fine. Hello, Cam to us. We love a Cam to around here. Yes. Hello, Rachel. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Susan. Hello, Matthew. Hello, everybody. That's it. The reposts are going up. Thank you, guys. Just to let everybody know that I'm live because I am very late today. 5 hours late. Thank God, like I say, Luke has had the day off. Or he might make an appearance. I never know what he's up to be honest. Hello, darling. Oh, I love that gift. Thank you, Savage Fluffy. Thank you, darling. How cute is that gift, guys? Matthew! Get in there, Matthew. Matthew knows all about it. That's right. Matthew's pushing us up that popular. Matthew can't do it on his own, though, guys. That's it. We've overtook the vomit. Who else are we overtaking? Speedo Shy will do him. Yeah, we'll do him in about 10 minutes. Let's have a look who else we got to do. Zach the Brat is number 12. We'll do Zach the Brat. Angie's number 6. DJ number 5. Who fucking sent that? Shit the life out of me. Thank you, Sally. Can you not send these music gifts, please? Because they trigger the life out of me, Sally. Mwah, love you. Thank you, Sally. No music gifts. If you do send me music gifts, I will block you. That literally shit the life out of me. Sounded like Alpha Bar, didn't it? Thank you, Melissa. That was worse than one of Laura's raps. We're also going up in the league. We're B4. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you for the butterfly. You sent me that. Thank you, Willow Tree. B4 now, guys. It won't be long before I'm A1. Loving life. Alicia, you can piss off. Because I genuinely thought that was a universe then. Alicia, don't try me today, darling. Don't be coming in here trolling me with them gifts. I literally believed a universe had happened. Stop it. Now, me and you, Alicia, we've always been really, really good. And the fact that you're coming in here trolling me, making me believe I'm getting universes, is not on. Yes. I remember that, Alicia. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Lucy. If I didn't love you, actually, I would have blocked you for that, Alicia, because you should know better. Alicia's Martha. That's right. No justice for Alicia. No justice for Alicia. I remember the days when she did used to send me a uni. Now it's troll uni gifts. Do you know what I mean? Had the mighty have fallen. Thank you, guys. Afternoon. I'm only joking. Just don't send the music gifts, please. Olivia, thank you. Because it glitches my life. Katie, you are a Heart Me member. You are a very, very valuable member of my community. But please don't be sending me music gifts. Olivia knows all about it. Thank you, Olivia. That's better. I'm not even messing around to get them out of here. I can't stand them. It's basically, do you remember I used to send Alpha Bar them cheese gifts? Taking a piss. That's how bad it is for me. Should you not be saying thank you to people? No, Lord Rob. No. I would not be saying thank you to people sending me music gifts. And for that comment, you are blocked out. Don't try me today, Lord Rob. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, that's right. Out. Didn't even follow me anyway. It's all money, so keep tennis. It is all money, but I'd rather not just have them pop the screen and fucking jar the life out of me. Do you want me to lie? Do you want me to sit here and lie and say, oh, I love them, just so I get the 200 coins? No. I don't care, super flop. Wow, out of here. Don't try me today, guys. Thank you, Willow Tree. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Sarah. It's the filters. I've got to be honest. It's fell off. There you go. I look like something from the fucking Crypt Keepers then, didn't I? You said you wanted all the music. No, I didn't, Fraser. Stop lying because you will be blocked as well. Out, Fraser. Piss off. Right. I'm really not in the mood for it today. However, we are popular number 35, so I'm feeling a bit better. Thank you, everybody. Joey. Joey, do you want to be blocked from my live? You should know better, Joey. Usually you send... You're so funny, Joey. Any more? Do you want FYP or do you want me to? Joey, I did it to you once. You've been trolling me with fucking lions for years, darling. Do you want me to end my life? Because I will. I'm in one of them moods today. And you know when I'm in one of them moods because my hand does this. You can get out for saying that, Lemony Lemons. I'll end you out. I'm not getting you in the boxes, so stop requesting the box, Fraser and Top Girl, because you're only going to come in here and try and upset me today, and I'm already not in the best of moods. Thank you, Sarah. After having arguments with Delusive Angie today.
Honey,
Oh.
gotta love the way you look at me.
One more, Joey. No, Top Girl, you're not going to be nice. I love you too, Alicia. That's right, Alicia. You are forgiven. If you do want to be forgiven, you got to send me a nice gift. They want, I ain't fucking singing. Well, you better be nice, Top Girl.
Hi, love. You look beautiful.
Wow, thank you for that. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I like your eyelashes. Did you do them yourself?
I did. Thank you very much. Piss off, Pearl.
I didn't think you were coming on today.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? Did you not read the post that I put on my page?
What page?
My page!
Pearl Price!
I've been defending her good name all over the app today as well. Look what she's doing to me.
But we do love Pearl. Oh, and guess what? Miss Red!
What?
Why are you shouting at me? I'm not Denise Banji.
You just said Miss Reds!
Alright, cockapoo's a cunt.
Oh! Pearl, look what you've done!
Afternoon. Guys, Donna said on the phone this morning she doesn't know which one's her favourite. Can you just send them all so she knows which one to pick?
Guys, you won't be able to have it. Anymore?
Dizlerim dayan ağla gözlerim ağla namlu kuş olmuş at ayağı kur.
Anymore? Do you want me to go?
時は死に物狂いにやれ精一杯に悔いのないように目の前のことにぶつかっていけ
Piss off. Not battling. Anymore? To be fair, it's pushing me up the popular. I don't care. I'd rather not be up than populars than have to listen to that shit time and time again. Lemonade, you are not getting in my box because I don't know who you are and you haven't even got a heart me in. So, out. Piss off. Oh God, who's this now? Lewis, no. Out. Stop requesting the box because you're not getting in. Yes, out. How many was sent? About 20. Right, guys, I'm not in the mood to mess around anymore. We've all had our little bit of fun. Thank you, Senorita. Thank you, Tanya. Please don't send any more music gifts, guys, but thank you, Tanya, because it's going to glitch the live. All right, guys. And if you do want FYP, then we don't need to glitch you live. Okay? So, ha, ha, ha. Fun's over.
Milk.
I love you too, JD.
Milkman.
Milkman. Oh. The milkman. You liked that one. Well, you would, you dirty git, Alicia. Right, shall we get on with the FYP? Yes? Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Here's BBC News theme by TV theme tune feature.
Trust me now, all of you. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Red Show. We are filling in for Luke the Judge today because he's off gallivanting around with celebrities and everything else. Right, guys, within the next 15 minutes, I would like to be minimum popular number 10, do you know what I mean? Because I've been trolled today by my own community, and now you've affected me massively. So the way to cheer me up, guys, is to get your hearts in and any popular gifts. Anne knows all about it, and you've not crossed me now. Lemonade, you're out for being cheeky. Piss off. Janine, Melissa, Crazy Train, thank you. Right, I'm snapping out of it now. That's right. It's like, reminds me of Luke. Look what you've done. Oh, no, you ain't. Alexa, off! Right. Let's get on with this FYP, guys. If you do send me a popular gift, guys, or anything from the gift gallery that like Little Levy's just done, the moderators will give you a pin. But please make sure that you're asking them in the comment sections because otherwise they don't know, you see? So make sure you ask the moderators. All right, guys? That tune will be in your head now. Thank you, Emma. Right, let's get on with this goddamn FYP. Right. Well, guys, I did say, let me just put my light on. I did say that if anything makes FYP where my friends are concerned, I will play it. Nevertheless, they are my friends. If I choose to be biased, I will be biased because we're all biased where our friends are concerned. We love the word biased around here. Absolutely. But I will still play and cover what is out there on the FYP. All right, guys, and I will have my truer opinions on these situations. Nevertheless, like I said, the clique is heavily protected around these ways, just like everybody else's friends are protected around their ways. Okay, so let's get on with it. So last night it all booted off in Pearl Price's live with Pearl, Alex, Frankie, Cockapoo, and everybody else that was in the live, guys. All right, remember, keep the comments cute. We'll have no nastiness in the comment sections, guys. Thank you, everybody. Gossip Girl, big up Gossip Girl. We'll have no... Thank you. We'll have no nastiness in the comment sections, all right, guys? Don't try me today. I'm not in the mood. Keep it cute. Have your opinion. And all be sweet, right? Out. Out. Right, let's get on with it. Thank you, Kirsty. Right, I'm not going to play part 1 to 1,000,000. Thank you, everybody. Big your bad selves up. I'm not playing part 1 to 1,000,000 because I've watched it this morning and I can't be doing with watching the whole thing again, all right, guys? So I'm just going to flick through little bits of videos and I will have my opinions, all right?
Sick of coming on this app. I'm coming here for a laugh. Jamie shared me the live. I'm coming here. I was going to have a little banter. And straight away comments, show some respect to Alex, blah. You need to have a word with these people, Alex.
The thing is, Frankie, you know as well as me, half of these people will call me live, be mixing chats. These people that are coming, I've never seen once in my life. Never once. But it's easy to start something up by going,
Alex, can I ask you something? While you're in the live, and Frankie's in the live, Jamie's in the live, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Kate.
Like, there's been conversations, don't trust this and don't trust that, and then Frankie's taught me things, and it's been a heap of bullshit. So stop putting all the blame on to me, saying I'll be off the app by December.
I don't mention, Pearl, to be honest with you, I've mentioned you once, and the only reason you was mentioned was the fact that you held a whole live saying that you know this, you know that, blah, but you don't know fuck all.
100%, I'm not.
And I just want to clarify that because, like, look, I don't really speak about many situations that happen off the app, right? Purely because I don't think it's the app's business unless, you know, it needs to be shared. So I don't really divulge a lot of what happens, you know, let's just call it behind the scenes or off the app, right? And specifically with people that I used to be friends with. Okay, and that's because even though I don't feel it's been reciprocated, whatever the word is, I still hold that level of respect. Okay, but I've got to be honest, Pearl, she has stated, and it is true, that she was told not to trust me and other people, Cockapoo, Luke and whatnot. Right, she was told not to trust us, and this is only something that I found out recently. Okay, when I say recently, a few months ago, she was told not to trust us, right, by Alex, and that really hurt because I have never ever give Pearl any reason not to trust me. Big up Lulu, thank you. Big up Lulu, thank you very much. Thank you Lulu, thank you Shaz. I've never given Pearl any reason not to trust me. Everybody knows what's happened with Pearl, and I was one of the only people that stood by her. And I will always stand by her. I will always stand by my friends, right? Right or wrong, I'll stand by them. And let me tell you why. Because I'll go down with the ship, okay? I will get down with the ship and I will stand by my friends. But I've never give Pearl any reason to want to walk away from me or not to trust me. Now, I know that was said to her, not to trust us. But what hurt was the fact that she was told not to trust me. And I know that happened. I know you come to in Alex. I know that happened because, let me explain the situation. So I noticed Pearl stopped coming in my lives, right? Thank you, Clover. I noticed Pearl stopped coming in my lives. I noticed Pearl stopped ringing me, right? I noticed Pearl massively stepped away from me, right? And I rang up Pearl one day. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, darling. I rang up, see, it's going to start getting me upset now. I rang up Pearl because I don't want to do things like this. But I rang up Pearl one day. I said, Pearl, is there a problem? What's going on? Right? And she said, I just want to stay in my own lane. I can't remember the exact words, but it was along the lines of, I just want to stay in my own lane. And she was really off with me. And I remember getting off that call and I either rang Jay or Cockapoo and I cried my heart out. I literally cried my heart out because I couldn't understand what I'd done. And she didn't even tell me really what I'd done because I don't think she knew what I'd done. It was just what she was told and what she was going off. So that is true. That situation is true. And I believe her. I know it happened because I remember that conversation. I remember ringing around our friends and being upset and being heartbroken because Pearl didn't want to speak to me. Right? It's not that she didn't want to speak to me. I'll take that back. She took a step away. Because that's what she was told, that she couldn't trust me. Which is further from the truth. Because my friends have never not had a reason not to trust me. Because all I do is protect. All I do is love. All I do is peacemake. All I do is try and make things better. All I do is people please, did people please. So none of my friends have ever had a reason not to trust me or turn their back on me in any way. Yeah, like normal friendships, people bitch, people moan. But I don't go bitching and slagging each and any one of them off. Never, I won't do that. And if someone's getting slagged on the phone, I won't join in that conversation. If someone's got a bitch about somebody else, which is normal within friends groups, right? And my friends will vouch for that. My friends will vouch for it. Because she said it must be true. We know it is true. It's true. I know it's true. I know it's true. So that's one thing. And the other thing, right, I do hold my friendships dear, I really do. I hold my friendships dear. People say, well, it's weird, it's only TikTok. But to me, it's not. Because I speak to these people on a daily, on a night time sometimes. I share my deepest, darkest secrets. When I'm going through something, when I've lost a loved one. These are the people that I share things with. Right? And I thought Alex was one of them. For a lot of him. And people may think that it's weird, but how can you know, you've never met this person. But I held him in high regards. And to be at this place now where we're at, where I'm actually vilified in his chat, and I have been for the longest of times, that hurts. Because I haven't done anything to him. I haven't done anything to him to warrant being so vilified like I have been over the last couple of months. And I don't know if he's cancelling me.
You're right. Nothing was set up.
I don't think he's live.
Corey, please.
But I was going to ask him what I've done. The thing is, right, Alex, right? And it's took a lot for me to do this, right, Alex? Because I've never wanted you off this app. I've never wanted you off the app, right? Because when we was friends, I genuinely thought the world of you. Not in a weird way, right? And I've never wanted you off this app. I've never wanted you destroyed. I've never wanted any of that. All I ever did was protected you. And for me, like to see myself vilified in a room where a majority of them people used to be my supporters, and these people think I'm a snake, and these people think I'm a bad person, and I'm not. I'm not how the app portrays me to be. Yeah, I'm a cunt, and I've done some shitty things, but this has like really hurt me over the last couple of months, right? And I can never forgive you for it, because I expect it from people like Angie, people like Corey, but from you, I didn't expect that from you. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that I'm not as headstrong as what people think I should be, but I'm me. How I am on the app is how I am off the app, only I use a few more graphic words in the sense of swear words. Or I'll say this person's a bitch, that person's a see you next Tuesday. Right? But I just feel like the way I've been vilified by somebody who I thought a lot of. Like, do you know what I mean? And like, little things that you find out that have been said. And I just never expected it. Never expected that. Because I never wanted anything from you. Never wanted anything from you at all. Just friendship. Not universes. Not for you to fight my wars. Nothing like that. Just friendship. And for me to be vilified the way I've been for the last, I don't know, since we're not speaking, that has like really broke my heart. Right. I'm actually more vilified in your chat than what Delusive Angie is right now. Alright? And like you say, you know, you've been paranoid and stuff like that. And I'm not here to make you out to be a bad person. I'm not doing that. I'm just speaking my piece and my truth, the truth. It just hurts. And the person that I knew all them years ago, the person that I got to know, isn't the person that I see, or the person, you know, that you've shown me to be the last couple of months. Because I never would have expected it from you. I mean, it might not that be deep, to, you know, people that are watching, and people say, oh my God, she's crying. But it's took a lot for me to say this, and I've got to get my feelings out. It's took a lot for me to say it because, you know, there's people in the chat, Frankie and other people, and they'll verify that I was probably one of your truest friends. I wouldn't have a bad word said against you by anybody. Not one person. People saying, is this, is that? No, he isn't. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. And I used to drive everybody mad. But I was a real one, Alex. I was a real one. And like I say, and I'm going to keep on repeating myself, our friendship will never be repaired. Like, there'll never be a phone call or a message or anything like that. Like I say, I expect it from other people on behalf, like Angie. And people say, well, you can forgive Evil Queen. How can you can move on with Evil Queen? That's because I didn't hold Evil Queen like I held Alex in that, you know, category. Do you know what I mean? So it's different. It's completely different. I mean, I know me and Iki are okay now and we're friends now, you know. But it's different. Yeah, I held you in high regard. So when I found out that you said that to Pearl, and I found out other things and the way I've been vilified, yeah. Because I am trustworthy. Because if I weren't, I could have brought so much to this app. Not about, you know, not about, you know, scandalous shit. But I could have brought so much to the app about everything, everybody. But I never have, and I never would. Never would. So when I've got associates of yours, we'll talk about Chippy, stating that I'm not to be trusted, that really affected me, that did. And it shouldn't, because Chippy's a weasel. Chippy's like, you know, just doing your bidding, really. You know, I don't think that you're sending him out to do your bidding. He's just doing it because he benefits off your community. That really fucking hurts. Because Chippy, you don't know. You don't know. All you know is what you're probably told, or what you see on the FYP or whatever. But I am trusted. I'm a very, very fucking good friend, and I hold my friends to a really high standards. And you've seen Alex in the chat. I haven't spoke to Alex for a long time, and he said he was paranoid. And I'm sorry that you was paranoid. I'm very sorry you was paranoid. But I had to get that off my chest today. I had to say what I wanted to say, because I've been made out to be a bastard. Been made out to be a bastard. And so as people associated with me, as they will say, the clique. But they're not bad people. They're people that's been hurt. People that have been hurt as well. There's a lot of hurt. Alright, guys? And people say, well, grow up, it's TikTok. It may be TikTok for some people, but for us, it's genuine feelings, genuine friendships that we had. So there's a lot of hurt people, right?
There's a quote, and it goes like this.
Oh, where's that gone?
Sick of coming on this app.
In a heap of bullshit. So stop putting all the blame on to me, saying I'll be off your app by December.
I don't Pearl, to be honest with you, I've mentioned you once, and the only reason you was mentioned was the fact that you held a whole live saying that you know this, you know that, blah, but you don't know fuck all.
1,000,000%. I know you were caught on the camera being a pippin' Tom.
But the thing is, the whole story, you don't know anything, this is what I mean.
Right, I'm
You're
just
only
saying
being
what I
teasing.
know.
Yeah, I promise
Thank you,
you.
Cotsworth.
Right, Alex, can you answer? How long's your normal for?
Till December.
Right, so it was granted again, right?
Yeah,
so to me, that is a fucking red flag.
No.
Listen, Alex, let me just say.
And personally myself, I'm only playing these videos because it's on FYP, and I don't want to be accused of being biased and things like that. But I don't speak about Alex and his situation with Steph. I don't do that because I believe it should be left in the hands of the police. That is just me personally, that is my opinion. But other people choose to speak on it, that is up to them, right? That is up to them. If they want to speak on it, I don't judge them in any type of way. But for me, I'd rather not have it on my platform, because only two people know the truth, and that's them too. And I just think, you know, let the police, you know, do what they want to do. That is just my opinion, because if I was going through a situation like that, right, and nobody knows what the future's going to bring, right, I wouldn't spoke about it on, you know, so let's just say me and Simon broke up and there was some, you know, not that it's going to happen, but nobody knows what the future's going to bring, right? So for me, like I say, there's just that little bit of level of respect there that I wouldn't and I couldn't. But if other people choose to do it, I mean, he was the one that brought it to the app, and, you know, she was the one that is inboxing people and telling people. But for me personally, I'm just saying where I stand, and I've stood on this for months since it come out. I don't want to talk about it, but I've got to play these videos because it's on the FYP. And if people choose to speak on it, I don't judge them in any way, because it was brought to TikTok by Alex and her.
It's a red flag that you got that non-mode. They don't do that for no reason. Come on, Alex.
It was because there's still an investigation going on, Pearl. They had to cover the time up.
So you couldn't get it into your head why Steph didn't want nothing to do with you. You still burglarised her. You still Pete and Tom on her. You still went to her. Yes, Alex, it's proven.
Well, I'm not going to be baited into talking about something that I can't physically talk about.
Thank you,
It's
Coco.
like I said, in due course, if I have to bring everything to the app, I bloody will.
So
I
why
don't
did you
want
go to Steph's house when it was night time? Her and a little girl was in bed, and you made sure you were there.
And I just want to say the people that I'm associated with, that people call the clique, you know, with the bully bastards, the clique, whatever. I trust them. I trust them with my life, you know. And people, there's 3,500 people in here saying, "Oh, Miss Red, get a grip." I do. I trust them, you know. I trust them more than anything, because I know that these people genuinely love me. Like, they're genuinely there. They pick me up when I'm down, when I don't want to come on the app, when I'm having a bad day. You know, they're there on the phone with no other ulterior motive than because, you know, they think a lot of me too. And they're good people. Yeah, they'll have the, you know, they've had the times on TikTok and things like that, but they're good people. Like, really, really good people. Some of the best people I've met in my life. And it just hurts me how much, like... yeah, it just hurts, because, like I say, you see this side of people on the app, and I think you get the wrong impression, but they are good people. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Joe.
Few minutes, you made sure the dog was going divvy, and she knew you were there. When she closed the curtains, you were there. Why did you do all that for, Alex?
She hasn't got curtains, that's a lie.
Well, wow, so you've proven you were there and watching, or blinds, whatever she's called.
I've been in the house a couple of times.
Why were you there when she said no? That's all I'm asking. Why were you there when she said, I don't want that to
I'm not
be
going to get
Alex,
into a conversation that I can't get into, Pearl, and you know I can't get into the conversation.
You were a narcissistic bastard, in my opinion.
So by law, I can't talk about it. I'm a narcissist.
So I've spoke to Pearl about this. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. Look, for me, right, when it comes to friendships, I deep it. You know, I deep it, right? Because the one thing in my life I take serious is family and friendships, right? Family and friendships. It's what I'm about. So I deep it. So that's why it gets me upset, because I don't like seeing any of this. I really don't. I don't like seeing any of it, right? But there is hurt where Pearl's concerned. There's hurt where I'm concerned. There's hurt where Cockapoo's concerned. There's hurt all round, right? There's a lot of hurt there. And I think that feelings are valid. Feelings are valid, you know. I think the only thing Pearl did wrong last night, and I've told Pearl this, is because I'll always be honest with her. And, you know, I told her I'm going to come on the app and say this. She didn't let Alex, you know, get a word in edgeways. I think that's the only thing Pearl did wrong. She didn't really, you know, give him a chance to get his word in. And I've told Pearl on the phone, if she's in the room, she'll clarify that. Yeah, but people say that it was a gang up, but Alex and Pearl don't get on. Cockapoo and Pearl don't get on. So it isn't a gang up. It's just the fact that we've got people in the boxes that don't get on. You know, we see it in many boxes. But they ain't, it weren't a gang up. You know, Alex could have dropped at any time. And yeah, but the only thing she did wrong was she never let him get a word in edgeways. But personally, I blame the vodka. It's not an excuse, but yeah, it wasn't a gang up at all, just me. It wasn't a gang up. And at the end of the day, it's Pearl's platform as well. If she wants to speak till the cows come home, it's Pearl's room. Thank you, Just Pam. But all this isn't, you know, just to get anybody off the app or to wage a hate campaign. It's down to real, genuine, raw feelings and friendship breakups and everything else.
We know. You were a narcissistic bastard, and you couldn't take it that she didn't want you. She let you go. You are a controlling cunt, in my opinion, and you couldn't cope with the fact that some woman thought you were a red flag and she didn't want you around her. What's your opinion on that?
What's my opinion? It's a load of bullshit. That's what it is, and it's facts.
Well, there wouldn't be a
Can
case
I
if it was
finish something?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Without any interruptions from anyone. So here's, I don't know what's gone on with you and your ex-partner, or the partner before that, or the several women that have talked about you on the app. What I would say, Alex, is I can only talk about my own experience with you. And the people who I am really good friends with and their experience with you.
You are, but that's why we love you,
What I know about
Cockapoo.
you is that you find some sort of vulnerability and that you actually work that vulnerability in a way that benefits you. And you don't actually, you're
Sonny.
like a bit of a bone collector. You don't actually want to be friends with people. What you want to do...
Yeah, I agree. Queen Ree didn't have to drop, and he has absolutely every right to defend himself. And that's what he did. He was in the box, and he was having his say. Like I spoke to Pearl. I think, the only thing wrong in that box was he probably should have been able to speak a little bit more. Pearl, are you here? I've said this to Pearl. I've said it to Cockapoo. Like, I ain't going to come on and lie. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I said I'll be honest.
Is you want to get information that creates some sort of fear for them, that when you actually switch on them or you feel like they're switching on you, you then want to use that on the app against them.
You need to
And I have personally experienced that with you, and I know that people around me that I'm really good friends with, you've created deep anxiety for them. And I have seen since they are not in your life, that anxiety has gone. So I can only imagine what you're like with people who meet you on the regular in their day-to-day life, Alex. And that for me is really scary, because I don't know what's gone on in your
Alex, sorry, Cockapoo.
I'm not finished.
I'm just listening at the moment,
I'm not finished. I don't know what's gone on in your relationships, and I'm not going to try and judge that. But I only know how you have been with me and women that
I've said
I'm
this
really
to
good
Lula.
friends with, and how you've used what they've said to you. And
Drink
you've
doesn't
used that
help.
to create
Drink's the devil.
daggers and
I mean, look at me a couple of weeks ago when I had a drink, and I won't discuss what's happened off the app, but we've had a loss, another one, right? And I crashed out. I really did. Like, all that anger, all that grief, all that frustration, all that pent-up anger, I took it out on other people, and I shouldn't have done. Even though these people go at me, it's TikTok, I took it out and I said some horrendous things, and I shouldn't have said it, and that was in drink. And I can honestly say I know I'll never do it again, and it's not an excuse. I'm not excusing what I said, because I shouldn't have said it. I don't believe for 1 minute the pedlos or that it's a pedlo ring. It was just a case of me having a drink and just taking my anger out, taking grief out. Do you know what I mean? But it was wrong of me to do that. But yeah, drink and TikTok, it's the worst thing. It's the devil. It's the devil, guys. But like I say, all this, it runs deep. It really runs deep, and for you as me as spectators and supporters and people in the rooms, and you're just supporting us, you're not going to feel what we're feeling. All of us, you're not going to feel it. You can relate in some kind of way, but you're not going to feel it. Thank you, Becky. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm okay, Queen Ree. My mental health is brilliant. Honestly, my mental health is brilliant. It just, for me, I hate seeing all of this. I really do. I do, but there's a lot of emotions involved and a lot of genuine reasons why people are hurt. So again, I apologise for my rant.
To cause problems, and the person I'm going to talk about is somebody that I had an argument with, that they didn't want you to bring it to the app, but you decided to use that against me without their permission. and create great frustration and deep concern for them.
Yeah.
And
Do you know the reason why that happened?
It's really nasty.
No, it ain't nasty. Do you know what it was? And it wasn't even played out that way. So you're just trying to now twist the scenario to make you seem like the innocent party when that wasn't the case at all. You was running around the app, prancing around, thinking you're all high and mighty. When I had that person on the phone to me crying in absolute tears, saying that you had used her personal trauma against her. You know, and then obviously
Did they give you permission?
I've allowed you to speak, so allow me to speak.
Let me speak.
Let me speak.
Did they give you permission? Cockapoo. Please let man see back.
I did not once jump in on you then. I had a person on the phone to me in absolute tears.
See, the thing is, Shell, right? Thank you, Upsa Daisy. I stand... Love you, Fran. I stand on the fact, right? And I'm sorry, right? I'm not one of these massive, women, feminine people that, a man shouldn't speak to a woman. If a woman is giving a man energy, the man has every right to go back. And I'll stand by that verbally, right? So if I'm on this app and let's just use Corey as an example, and I'm giving Corey what for, and he goes back at me. I can't cry about it because look, I got a mouth verbally. Like, if a woman's going at a man, he's got every right to go back. Like, let's not fucking, sorry. If obviously in the real life, physically, men shouldn't put their hands on women. Majority of men are a lot stronger. It's in the physics, right? But equally, women shouldn't put their hands on men. I'm just using as an example. Let's not be, I'm a female. You can't speak to me like that. No. Match energy. So if he's got a right to, speak back to somebody if they're giving him it's matching energy, right?
Couldn't even get a breath out on about phoning mental health nurses.
Yeah, he is, Pearl.
Sorry, Donna, I just have to jump in a second, and I've never once said that.
Pearl?
Can you hear me?
My phone's down. Can you hear me, Pearl?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, darling.
Never once have I said anything about Alex or anything, because if I shouted him, he's entitled to shout at me back. So never once. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I've never ever pulled that card or done anything. And that goes for any man on here. If I speak to them in that way, they are more than entitled to go back at me. But I just want to put that out. So never once have I said.
I wasn't talking about... Excuse me, I wasn't talking about you. Basically, a comment section said, about men speaking to women in a way, but you agree with me.
No, if a woman's like a man and goes at a man, they're entitled to go back. That's my opinion. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So it was in reply to a comment section.
Yeah. Okie doke, Babs.
All right, pal.
Fine. You're all right now.
Love you, bye.
Bye. Love you.
So Pearl agrees there.
And all this stuff, right? And so I then, when you was running around the app, mentioning that woman's fucking name, I thought you was taking the fucking
Alex, can I ask you something? Did you let Frankie know that you weren't in a good place and that...
Frankie knew I was though. Frankie knew
right,
I was in a bad place.
Hold on, Alex, hold on. You tried to put that on my name. Through Frankie, you tried to put that on my name.
No, I just said that there's no reason when you don't know everything to be going at me. That's it.
Whoa, Alex. Whoa. Take that back. Stop it, Alex. Trying to gaslight everybody. You tried to put it on Frankie. That you didn't want to be in no more. Have you ever not wanted to be in no more through me?
We're on drama talk, Annie. It happens. You don't need to watch, Annie.
Things 100%, but nothing to do with you directly, obviously.
Thank you, everybody, for the popular gifts.
But this is the problem. I cannot sick of coming on this app. I'm coming here for a laugh. Jamie shared me the live.
Right, let's have number 2.
For a long time. I'm not
Hi, Emma.
with you, bro. But the whole chat, you can't tell me that all these people aren't your people. People are telling me I should be sticking up for you now. You're 41 years old. If it was a geezer in the streets, I'd be right next to you. But these are women on the app. What am I supposed to do?
But Frankie,
also, they're telling
Thank
me,
you, Kate.
well, how am I letting this happen?
Good luck,
So,
Crazy
Alex, I'm going to be real with you, bro, yeah? I spoke to you earlier. I told you a few things, bro. You did fuck all about it. So, I'm going to be real now. I'm not saying that I don't ever want to talk to you again, bro, yeah? But I'm saying it now in front of 3.7k people. Right now, I'm going to block you on all your accounts. Do the same to me, bro, yeah? So, on TikTok, I'm not your pal, okay? Don't get all these. I swear to God, Alex, I'm shaking, bro. I'm not mad that I can come on any part of this app and people tell me that I got a fucking platform from you. When I first started TikTok Shop, me and you weren't
Hello,
even talking,
Daniel.
bro. I was doing lives on my own. Your mug Kelly was in there with me. You know what I mean? I didn't get no platform from you. I'm not saying that you've said it, but this is what people are going with. People are telling me I should be back in your case. What am I supposed to do to women, bro? Have you been going in the street and started a woman because she told you you're a fat prick or something? You think I started a woman? I'd let you deal with yourself. I'm getting mad, bro. It's pissing me off. I don't do this TikTok bullshit.
Frankie,
It's pissing me off. Just saying that. Listen, in front of all these people now, I'm blocking Alex. Alex blocked me. Fucking stop coming to me over Alex Brigade. You fucking bunch of drip.
Frankie, you can't blame Alex for what the comments are saying. Stop.
what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, people know my standpoint with Frankie as a friend.
Thank you, Savage
Back in the box, you can't blame Alex for what the
obvious here, right, is
Savage me.
someone's
Sorry,
in the
darling.
chat saying that, oh yeah,
Alex, never in a lifetime. Let me just say this,
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you got to remember, right? Frankie. Believe it or not, I never used to like Frankie. I used to heavily dislike Frankie, honestly. But I actually, you know, I think he's a top geezer now. Like, now I've got to know him. Do you know what I mean? But he is. He's a good guy. But you got to remember, he's got a real friendship. You know, when I say real, I say like they've been friends for many, many years. So Frankie knows Alex. Frankie knows Alex inside and out. Do you know what I mean? And I think comment sections really don't help. You know, they can be really mixy. We know it. We know how comment sections work, and I get it. You know, you want to ride and die and go hard for your creator. But I think that with Frankie, like, there's a different Alex on the app and then Alex off the app, and I think this is what Frank is struggling to come to terms with. Is not about the TikTok bullshit, the TikTok, you know, acts, the TikTok drama. Like, Frankie recognises real is real, and that's what I've kind of like got to know about Frankie. And people saying that, thank you, Millie, that Pearl is trying to come between Alex and Frankie's friendship. You need to also remember, Pearl and Frankie haven't been friends for as long as Alex and Frankie, but Pearl and Frankie and Amy have a real friendship as well, you know. So Pearl isn't trying to come in between anybody. Like, believe me, Pearl's one of my best friends. I speak to her day in, day out. She doesn't want to come between anybody. She doesn't want anybody off the app. You know, Pearl's just been frustrated for months because of situations that have happened off the app, which I've spoke about today, and other things, right? So Pearl has a right to be angry, you know, and Alex also has a right, if he feels a way, to feel that way. But Pearl doesn't want to come between any friendships. She's not about it, but she's Frankie and Amy's friend too. You know, it just so happens that Frankie is friends with Pearl and is friends with Alex, but Frankie's saying that Alex is completely different off the app than what he is on the app, and that's why Frankie gets so annoyed and frustrated, you know. And we have to acknowledge and accept that Frankie's feelings matter too in this situation, you know. Yeah, but like I say, I don't think Pearl was in the wrong. I'm not going to have it. I'm sorry. I don't think Pearl was in the wrong. Pearl should have let Alex speak a little bit more. Pearl, did I tell you this? That you should have let Alex speak, right? That was Pearl's mistake. But Pearl has every right to be angry with Alex. Just like if Alex feels away, he's angry with Pearl. But I know the situation, and I know that Pearl was told not to trust me, not to trust Luke, not to trust other people, copy, And you don't know what that did for me and Pearl. And I've never spoke about it. You know, it's only because it's come on the app, and I wouldn't have spoke about it, you know, because I believe what happens off the app between friends should stay off the app. And I'd never bring situations onto the app. Doesn't matter how much I dislike somebody, I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Daniel. Love you, darling. But that really at the time caused a lot of problems between me and Pearl. You don't understand. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Christy, because I've never give Pearl any reason to not trust me. Because we know what happened with Pearl. I was the only person that stood there and was ride or die for her and took the hate that come along with it. She had no reason not to trust me. And that hurt. And it is hurtful. Because I could have been like, thank you, Daniel. I could have been like, nah, fuck you, Pearl, and never speak to Pearl again. But I understood the situation. So fortunately, it didn't cause that damage with mine and Pearl's friendship, but it could have done. Could have caused damage with Cockapoo and Pearl, Luke and Pearl. Thank you, Lauren. But it didn't. But it could have done. But at the time, it was really, really hurtful. 100% Pearl, 100%. Everything on this app makes you stronger. Like, I know I've had a little cry today, but it's only because I've had to say what I've said. I've had to put my feelings out there where Alex is concerned. Like, and that's why I'm upset, because I don't want to do this. I don't want to speak about it. I don't want to, feel like I'm, sorry, thank you, Lauren, inciting any kind of war or, I don't want to do that. All I want to do is just come on, do my thing and be left alone. But that's why I've been upset today when I've come on and I'm speaking about all of this, because that's my feelings are genuine here. I haven't done anything to him. But I've been vilified for months and months and months and months and months. I like watching people in a chat section, people that used to support you, people that used to give to people that used to sub you, like say that you're a snake and you're this and you're that. Like that I can't get over. I cannot get over that. I ain't never sat here and called anybody, called him a pred or this or that. I've never done that. Never. And it just so happens that the person that he has had the longest beef with, which, Angie and him's made up, fair enough. We've all made up with people that, we've had the worst kind of beef with. Love that for them, if it's what makes them happy. But I was actually vilified in his chat, more than what she is now. And that is fucking mad to me. That is fucking nuts. Because I've sat here and I've said nothing. And I know that on occasions he said, nah, Miss Red's lovely, Miss Red's lovely, Miss Red's lovely off the app. But tell people I'm not a snake. I'm not what they think I am. Like, it would have made a massive difference to me. Massive difference.
Time do I ever want you and Frankie to fall out?
Hating on the clip, Hayes. You're right.
What the comments are saying, it's
not. All I'm saying
is stop.
Just because they're jumping in this live saying, leave Alex alone, that doesn't mean they're my people. They could be mixy, they could just be people trying.
And do you know another thing that really hurt as well, right? Another thing that really hurt. There's one person on this app, right, that I can never, ever, ever, ever move on with. And that's Zach the Brat. And the reason for that is, right, when I had my and this isn't a pity party, when I had my breakdown in 2020, right, during COVID, I was very, very poorly. I was nearly sectioned, and that's the fucking truth, right? I worked so hard on myself to get back to normal for my husband, my children, and my granddaughter, right? Thank you for that. And he put me in a place where I almost went back there. And when I went through that whole cancellation thing, which was premeditated, right? You know what's come to the app. It was all orchestrated behind the scenes. And it got to a point where I had to have, and this isn't a sub story, it's the truth. I had to have my medication taken off me because I was taking it, and then half an hour later, because my head was that messed up, I was taking it again, right? So I nearly OD'd accidentally. And that's how bad and that's how ill I was over that. So for him to put me in that place again where I worked so hard to get out of, I can never forgive that. Do you know what I mean? Because the level of hate that I had then, I'd never experienced that in my life. And it was so frustrating to me because I hadn't and I weren't doing what I was being accused of. It was completely orchestrated to destroy me and take my platform, get me off the app and whatever else. So that I can't forgive. And people say, well, how can you forgive EQ? How can you forgive that? Because I chose peace. I chose not to hold on to that hate. I wanted to move on. I didn't want these things said anymore. And I knew for a fact at that point she felt the same. She felt exactly the same. And when she rang me up and we had a conversation, I know genuinely that she meant... At first I didn't believe she meant it, but I was happy just to be, you know, have the peace and just it all stop. But she did, she meant it. And proof is in the pudding that a year later, nothing else has been said. Thank you, Roxy. But for him, he's rang me up and we've tried so many times. And I've got the calls. I've recorded some. And then he's come back on the app and he's done it again to me and he's dug me out and he's tried to portray different versions of events. Do you know what I mean? So that's the difference there. I'm happy to move on with anybody. I'm a forgiving person and the reason I forgive is for me. For my mental health, for me, for my happiness. Because I've had to forgive people my whole life for hurting me. So I don't mind doing it for TikTok. But that one person I can't forgive. And the fact that Alex sat there battling that person and then that person was making out, well, you know, Alex, they tried to do it to you. That was fucking wild to me. That was fucking wild. Because that isn't true. We never tried to do anything to him. He did it to himself. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about Zach. Thank you, Karen. So that was another nail in the coffin for me. The fact that you can sit there with the person that nearly, mentally, put me in a place that I worked so hard to get out of. Put me in a place where I could have potentially have done some real harm to myself by accident because my head was that messed up and sat there battling. I get that you move on and you're allowed to move on, but don't sit there with that person, right? And let them rewrite history when you know the truth. Because I wouldn't sit there with somebody and let them rewrite history with the worst time of your life. I couldn't do that. Move on, brilliant, absolutely. Everybody be friends, right? Everybody deserves peace. But let's not let people rewrite history and say nothing about it. And I can't forgive that. I can't. But at the same time, I understand Alex is allowed peace, Zach is allowed peace. I've had peace with people, so it's only fair other people can have peace. But let's not let people rewrite history because it suits narratives. Because you're mad with somebody, you're mad with people, so you're going to let other people make out different versions of events because we never did that to Zach. It is not the truth.
Start arguments.
But Alex,
start
what I
shit.
have to say is, I understand where Frankie's coming from because I'm coming from the same.
He did it to
Honestly,
us.
and
Zach
listen,
did it to
I
us.
don't have you in my lives at all because Frankie said I wanted you in here, right? Listen, Alex. Right, can you honestly say...
Guys, can we have a popular push, please?
Never said to me...
3.4k people, guys. We should be podium by now. We're stagnant on popular 11. If you haven't got your heart missing, guys, get your heart missing, please. Any popular gifts, the moderators will pin. I will do some polls in it for those of you that don't want to gift or can't. I am a lot mentally stronger than what I used to be. I've had a little cry today, but it's only because it hurts talking about all this stuff because I don't want to do it. Because to me, I am getting my truth out there, but I don't want to escalate situations. I don't want to make situations worse for anybody, believe it or not. Because as much as I sit here and I do my drama and I open the boxes and we have drama and this and that, when it's real friendships that are broken down, that's what hurts. But as I was saying, I am a lot mentally stronger than what I used to be. I used to go to bed 9 times out of 10 fretting about what I was going to wake up to. Is someone going to expose a message? Is someone going to expose a fucking voice note? Is someone going to expose a voice call? And then, do you know what? I thought, I don't give a shit, because whatever you expose about me, it ain't racism, it ain't speaking derogatory, you know, it's not fucking slurring, it's not doing this, it's not doing that. So release what you want. Release the fact that I'm calling somebody a cunt, or I'm calling somebody a bitch, and I'm the best mate today. But you ain't going to have nothing on me that's as bad as what's said on this app daily. So, yes, I am a lot mentally stronger, because the thing with me is when I first started this app, I trusted so many people, and I'm an oversharer because I've got ADHD, so I overshare. I'll tell you what colour knickers I'm wearing and you ain't even asking, because that's what I do, but I don't care anymore. Whatever anybody brings to this app about me, which isn't going to be that bad that you don't hear every day of the week on this app, and I used to fret about it all the time, now I don't. I don't give a shit. Because if you've got people on this app that ain't getting cancelled, ain't losing the platforms after the shit that we've heard over the last couple of months, and listen, I'm fucking sweet. I'm sweet ass. So yeah, I'm a lot mentally stronger, and I don't take no bullshit anymore. No bullshit. My friends will tell you, right? I used to be kind of like, oh, okay. You know, now I'm like, don't fucking do this. Don't speak to me like that. Do you know what I mean? I've got a voice now. I'm not such a people pleaser. And that's because of the shit I'm about to go through on this app. And my close friends will tell you how I've changed. And I love that for me. Anyway, I'm going to stop speaking about myself because it's boring.
Your friends that surround you, like.
Thank you for the popular push, guys. Let's go.
Top girl, you tell me they didn't like me and they were trying to cause a divide between me and you. Come on, Alex, be truthful.
Absolute load of bullshit, pal.
You never told me that.
No, but I'll tell you exactly.
You dirty lying.
No, I'm not
fuck,
lying. I'll
Alex.
tell you exactly
You
what was
dirty
said.
lying.
I will tell
and
you
I
exactly
swear,
what was said.
Listen,
You
I've
can
got
swear
a
away if
baby.
you want, I'll tell you
Alex,
exactly
you
what was said word for word.
You dirty lying cunt. I've got a baby that's going through heart problems.
I'll tell you exactly what
I've
was said.
got a
Don't
sister
you know what I
that's
mean?
going
You're
through
full of
heart
shit.
problems.
I
And
can
I
swear on
swear
everything that I
on
love.
their lives, you're a dirt. You said,
tell you you're a
do
liar.
not trust them. They're not your friends.
That's what
Don't
you said
trust
to
them.
me.
You dirty lying fuck,
You're full of shit. That's what you said to me.
You
had
dirty.
the fallout.
I said that to you. What about?
Oh my God! See, no, you can't talk to none of you.
No,
Just
go on.
And on this situation, and this is why I've specifically played this, guys, get voting on a poll. 3.2k people, vote please. Any face. It's not popularity content, just put whatever you want. But 3.2k people, moderators, will you go through the chat, go do whatever you got to do to see who's just sitting here stagnant. If they're not contributing, I'm not bothered about Lions Universes. I want people helping in the live, please. Thank you, everybody. And this is why I played this specific, thank you guys, part of the video, because I just want to say, like, and it is me defending Pearl. I am going to defend her, right? Because I know that this situation happened because me and her, she never spoke to me because she believed somebody when they said, don't trust me. So that's why I'm playing this part of the video, because she's not lying and her feelings are valid and her anger's valid, same as mine. And it's not to incite hate on anybody, it's to put out there our truth. That the reason people are acting this way, same as Cockapoo, like, you know, the shit Cockapoo's had. Yeah, Cockapoo's opinionated, she jumps in a box and she goes on tour and things like that. But it hasn't warranted the hate that she's had either from certain people or different communities. just for jumping in a box and having an opinion like everybody else does. Do you know what I mean? Thank you guys for the popular push. It's okay, Lauren. It's okay, darling.
Talk, go on, I'm letting you talk.
Okay, you stated after the racism,
Thank you, Lauren.
thing, right? After the racism thing, you come to me in tears and you literally
The only one that
Oh
stood
my
by
God.
me
Pearl,
after the
Pearl,
racism
Pearl, I'm
was
gonna say to you-
misread.
I'm
The
gonna
only
say
one
to
was
you-
misread.
I'm going to say to you what you said to me. Let
Thank you.
Alex speak, and then
Right,
we
go
can
on,
just
go on, go on.
We had the conversation, you was in tears with me and you went, fuck them all, fuck Cockapoo, fuck Luke, fuck them all.
So
The only person-
then,
Oh, God's
listen,
sake.
Alex, sorry, Cockapoo, you're saying let me speak. So you went on the phone to your sister or your sister-in-law, and what did you come back to me and say?
We're not talking about that bit yet.
No, no, I want to ask
Oh my
you.
God,
I'm
there's no
asking
talking
you.
to you, Pearl.
I am asking you.
Thank you, guys.
Shut the fuck up.
3.1k, get voting, press any face.
Just be truthful and then I'll listen to you.
Thank you, Olivia.
What did you say to me when I was absolutely uncontrollably upset? You said, give me 5 minutes. I can't remember if it was a sister or family member.
Oh, sister,
At the
yeah.
solicitor. Right,
Yeah.
what did you come back and say to me?
Hello,
I said
TJ.
you was gonna get I don't know how
Thank
many
you,
years in
CJ.
jail, and then you said
Five.
to me, yeah,
5
yeah,
years
yeah,
in jail.
yeah, okay. And then on the same call, I went, no, I'm only joking. If you want to, I'll put you in touch with her. You can speak to her to put your mind.
Thing is, right, you shouldn't have to live your life where you don't trust people. I've just seen a comment section, trust nobody, I say. Thank you, Crazy. You shouldn't have to live in a world or be in a place where you don't trust people. Popular number 3, I love you all. You're amazing. Thank you. It's quite sad. It's quite sad that, you know, you feel that let's not trust anybody. I do. And my problem is, as well, I do trust very easy, but the people that I'm surrounded with, I trust 100%. Because I know they've got my best interests at heart. And trust is really hard, and it's really hard finding good people, but the people that are surrounding me, despite what the app says, bully bastards, they're good people. And I wouldn't say that, you know, unless it was true. And I do trust them.
At ease, because
So he told me I was going to get 5 years.
No,
Then
no.
did I want to speak to him?
No, listen.
Get to fuck.
9k from number 1, guys. 9k.
You're a dirty fucking
For a long time. I'm not going to get my.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not gonna play part 1 to fucking part 10 because it's like I watched it all this morning. It's an hour, and I will stand by. And you've heard my opinion on this. Pearl should have. Everybody that was in the boxes should have let Alex speak a little bit more. I think, you know, he wasn't really not allowed. Is allowed the right words? He basically didn't get as many words in or as much conversation as what he probably should. You know, he should have got in. I'm not probably. He should have got in. But I've told Pearl that, and I've told Cockapoo that. You know, and like I say, there was a lot of vodka flowing. Thank you, Claire. Would it have made a difference if there weren't vodka flowing? I don't know. They're very strong, passionate women, but the feelings are valid. Their anger's valid. And my anger's valid. My feelings are valid because you've seen him come in the comment section and said that he was paranoid. I didn't do anything to him. Not one thing. And I'm really grateful that he's come in the comment section and said that. Because it's kind of like, it's given me a little bit of peace now, the fact that hopefully I'm not vilified like I have been, because I had that man's back more than anybody will ever know. More than anybody will ever know. And my husband to tell you as well. Thank you, Rach. Hello, Thomas. Hello, darling. And it's just sad that it's come to this. Really, really sad. And I think that there potentially could have been a little bit of hope, because I believe in hope. I believe in forgiveness. I'm all about it. But I can't move on and I can't forgive. Purely because of the vilification, the sitting with people that literally destroyed me, and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's of course I ain't gonna sit here crying about it. I'm over it now. Thank you, Sarah. I'm over it completely. Like, for me, it's like his loss, not mine. I ain't losing anything. But like I say, it's on the app. I'm gonna speak about it. I will have my feelings out there. I will say what I want to say because I'm not this meek and mild person anymore. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'm feeling. As upsetting as it is. Because I don't wish any harm on him. And that's the truth. Don't wish him off the app. Don't wish any harm on him.
Thank you.
Joe!
Joe?
Hello, Luke.
Do me a favour?
No. Go
Hello,
on.
beautiful queen. You don't want to do Joe a favour?
Yeah, go on.
Hello.
You remember?
Yeah,
you spoke to her on the
thank
phone.
you.
I want you to get your to spam hearts, yeah?
Let's just put these in like
Your
this.
promo code, yeah?
Yeah.
Put them in there. I want you to get your chat to spam hearts and pick someone out, Red, that you want to give one of Joe's signed gloves.
Put the promo card in.
Oh,
Yeah, put the promo code.
right.
Yeah.
Guys, spam the chat. Are you live, Luke? It's
Joe's live. This is Joe's.
Hello.
Hello, Joe. Hello, darling. Of course, the live. Sorry, guys.
Right,
Guys.
I didn't get another card.
Show us that.
I've got them here. Oh, you go and get them then. You go and get them then, Joe.
Is he live?
Joe, should I pick someone on your behalf? Guys, can you... Why is Miss Red clout chasing off Joe Egan? Miss Red and Joe are friends. Mind your fucking business.
Who's cloud chasing? Are you nuts? Why is Miss Red cloud chasing off fucking Joe?
One so. Okay, can you block toxic out of the chat, please? Right, guys, can you spam hearts in this can you spam hearts in this live and I'll pick someone to get a glove. Just spam heart. Are you gonna pick someone, Red?
Yes, I'm just sorry, your signal's really thrown me off. You want McDonald's Wi-Fi. Guys, 3.2k people, if you want a signed glove off Joe Egan, and he doesn't sign many things now, guys. So this is like a rarity. He barely signs anything anymore, guys. So, you are? Yeah, guys, he doesn't sign
He
that.
only signs now. He only signs things when he does his shows we might at the end of the year. Thank you, Joe. The promotions.
Right.
Right, we've got 4. So, can we spam Thank you.
How are you
Thank you,
again?
Olivia. Thank you, Sal. ×2, guys. We are doing a battle, guys. ×2. ×2. Get him. Get Joe. ×2. Get Joe.
That's the promo card I put with the gloves.
That promo card he puts with the gloves.
Guys. What's that, Joe? What's that you just signed? Thank you.
I've got number 2.
It's just a prop card I give it. Some films I've done, some stars I've met. It's Instagram, Twitter.
Instagram.
All that. It's just a promo card I give out. I give out thousands of these. I always sign. I always sign happiness.
Thank you so much for saying that. I don't know.
Because the thing is, I have all the money in the world and, you know, all the success in the world. But if you're not happy, well, goodness, it's people, happiness, I'm happy. You know, I don't have millions or anything like that, but I'm happy with my lot.
Sophie Cherry, you've got the first glove. Sophie Cherry, you've got the first glove. Message Joe's account. Red, will you pick someone?
Yes, I'm going to pick somebody. Right, guys, what I'm going to do, thank you, everybody. Keep on spamming the hearts for Joe and make sure that
Thank
you
you
are
very much.
following
Thank
his
you.
account,
Thank you,
please,
everybody.
guys.
Thank you for taking an interest in me. Thank you.
Right, everyone's following you as well,
Got the promo
Joe.
card. Put them inside the glove.
Yeah, I've got the promo cards. I've got them in the gloves,
No,
Joe.
not the ones I've signed.
I've got all the ones you've signed.
No, you haven't, because they're there. There's the two.
They're here, Joe.
No, that's what I've just put in now. The other two gloves, yeah.
All right, I'll do it now.
What I'm going to do is close my eyes, Joe, and take a picture of my chat. And whoever's in the middle of the screen, they're the winner for the glove. And thank you for signing the gloves, Joe.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Right, I'm going to close my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. Okay, we have a winner. So the winner is Blossom XXX. Blossom XOXO. Congratulations,
Make
my
sure
darling.
to message Joe's account. Who's that? Who's just sent that?
Blossom's
you.
just ones. Well done,
Oh, big up you, Joe.
What's that?
Fucking hell, they get big up, Patricia. Frankie, thank you, Joe.
Boys,
Sophie,
last
come up
30
with this.
seconds.
Oh,
Get
thank
him.
you.
Get him.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Guys, tap the screen. I'd love Joe's first battle to beat Miss Red. Can you imagine? Oh,
No, Joe. No, Luke.
yes, make her cry, guys. Make her cry. Right, we got to pick another one. Sam with the pink hearts.
Guys, don't let don't let them fool you. Don't let them win, please. Last 3 seconds. Get him, guys. Get him. Look at his face. Fuckers. Get out of it. Oh, fucking nutcha. Well done.
Oh, you She's queen of TikTok, mate.
Oh.
You've got to thank Frankie 360, Patricia.
Frankie 360. Thank you, Patricia.
Do you know what, guys? It won't be long before he's in Delusive Andrew's box. Right. MVP, Sarah, my darling, Danielle, Olivia, Lulu, Linda, Miss Hall, Purple Lady, the Nun, Claire, Mandy, and everybody that tapped the screen and contributed. Thank you so much. Luke, Joe, congratulations on your first TikTok battle.
Thank you very much.
Miss, thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Bye.
Hey, bye. I think that's what you said. Bye, guys. Joe, with some of that battle money that you've got, can you get some decent Wi-Fi for Luke, please? Oh, hello. We're back.
Piss off, go away, you little red devil.
Get out of it. That was the most jarring battle I've ever had on TikTok. Yeah. Joe, can a screen recorder record this, please? Joe, can you use some of that battle money that you've just got and get some decent phone Wi-Fi, please? Yes, because Luke is cursed where the Wi-Fi is concerned. All right, guys, so there you go. We'll get Joe some better Wi-Fi. Right, Joe's like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it won't be long before we've got Joe on Drama Talk and his, in Delusive Angie's boxes, and he's doing beef box battles, you know what I mean? We're Drama Talking him, you see. He's going to be a great addition as well, to be honest. Blossom, well done. Moderators, can you reach out to... Yes, I know, popular #1. Thank you, everybody. Moderators, can you reach out to Blossom XOXO? Blossom, are you here so you can have a pin, please? Like I say, Joe doesn't sign a lot of... There you are. He doesn't sign a lot of merchandise anymore. But he's done free gloves for us so we can give away. So there you go. It is going to be a treasured, prized possession, is that? Yes. Absolutely. That's so cool. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's really cool. There you go, Blossom. Congratulations, my darling. We don't want to see it on eBay, Blossom, darling. You keep that because it'll be worth somebody in a couple of years' time. That's right. Because these memorabilia things, you see, they gain in money. Do you know what I mean? Because the less somebody signs something, the more valuable. He's the new Click member, exactly. That's right. Yes, don't be fucking messing with us now because we've got... is he considered one of the world's hardest men? One of the world's hardest men, isn't he? Oh yes, don't be fucking with us now. That's right. He's heavily Team Red, by the way, as well. Yeah. Yeah. heavily Team Red. He likes me more than Luke. Yeah, he can't get rid of Luke. Luke's like a bad smell, do you know what I mean? As with me. Yes. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Right, you have no idea. So, he trains and he's very good friends with Mike Tyson. So, if you just Google Mike Egan, fucking Joe Egan, fucking Mike, Joe Egan. He's also in films as well. Yeah, he does move. He's a legend, Irish legend. Who's from Ireland and knows Joe? He's a fucking legend. He's a nice guy as well, to be fair. He's really lovely. John Fury. Actually, John Fury won't fight him. John Fury won't have it. Because him and this John Fury one, they've got like a history of beef, haven't they? Because that John Fury's a bit of a gobshite. And he won't have it off with Joe. He won't get in the ring with him. So... would be a great fight, can you imagine? So Joe Egan and John, they're like the Delusive Angie and Miss Red of the boxing world. They've got beef. Right, anyway, guys, should we get on with the rest of the FYP? Here's what. He's very fit for his age. Is Joe. Well, sadly, I've only got eyes for one man, and that's my Simon. But yes, he's all right. Thank you, Robert. Don't get me into trouble, Simon. It wasn't me, Simon. It was Sally. Simon, I didn't do nothing. Sally, stop getting me into trouble. Right, let's move on, guys, from that battle. Big up everybody for number one. Right, where are we going next? What have I got to play next? Ooh. Chippy has his opinion on what happened on Pearl's night.
I take it you all saw it. I mean, I don't know what you thought, but I thought, what
well done,
the
Sophie.
fuck is going on? Number one, why the fuck are you getting in that fucking old prune's fucking box?
See, I don't get why Chippy, right? Chippy, why are you calling Pearl an old prune when you're pretty much the same age? Like... I don't think there's a lot of difference in years between Chippy and Pearl, is there? There's not a lot of difference in age, so why are you calling Pearl old prune? Because if we go by age standards, then are you an old prune as well? Do you know what it is? He's just got... See Chippy, right, yeah, he's got an FYP, love that for him, yeah? But he's just such a fucking asswipe. He's such an asswipe because before... we fell out with Alex, Chippy loved us. But now Chippy don't like us, you see. Because obviously, Alex's community heavily support Chippy. Because Chippy is Alex's mouthpiece. So, I don't believe Alex tells Chippy what to say, right? But Chippy does it because he's like that. Do you know what I mean? So, before that, Chippy trusts us, right? Because today, when I jumped in his box after reading what he said about we can't be trusted, he threw the Zach thing at me, the Zach and the image thing at me. So Chippy trusted me before because he never mentioned the whole Zach thing, but now he doesn't trust me. Do you get where I'm going with this, guys? And it really got my back up. Because he never had this energy before we fell out with Alex. Do you know what I mean?
Alex, you know my thoughts on this. You're giving them what they want by jumping in that box. You should ignore the fuckers, shouldn't have aught to do with them, shouldn't entertain them. Why the fuck you're entertaining them, I have got no clue, because you know, I've told you so many times, stop entertaining the fuckers.
That's a bit controlling.
They're never going to let...
That's a bit controlling, Chippy. Stop entertaining the fuckers. Yes.
He's speaking there, she did nothing but talk over him. She didn't let him finish a sentence.
Which I've said, she did talk over him.
If he wants to do it, he might as well do it his own life. and say what he wants to say and say how he needs to say it. Stop jumping in the fucking boxes, man. Because that old prune-faced fucking drunk like she was, she's never going to let anybody speak. Oh,
Honestly, this guy is such a fucking weasel.
Fucking embarrassing.
Have you noticed, right here, listen to this. This is what a fucking weasel dicky is, right? This is what a weasel dicky is. So, he's always had this thing with Delusive Angie, right? Where Delusive Angie's the worst of the worst. But now he's starting to ease up on Delusive Angie. And come to her way of thinking, which is funny because Alex and Angie's okay now. Do you know what I mean? Do you get where I'm going with this? So you've sat there and you've said the most about Angie for the longest of times. And now because Alex and Angie are friends, right, love that for them. Because they have had, you know, a lot of years of beef. Chippy's not as hard on Angie. Have you noticed that? As what he used to be. Yeah.
You got the other one fucking drunk and fucking twisty shit. No, but fucking rotten old women. Rotten old fucking women.
And you're a rotten old man.
Honestly.
And you're a rotten old man.
Liar.
And the shit stirred.
You are an asswipe, mate. Chippy McChip, you are an asswipe. And you will forever be known as a weasel-dicked asswipe who is so far up somebody's fucking orifice, and that is for the sake of a platform, right? Because you never had all these problems with us before we fell out. And talking about shit stirring, it weren't that long ago that you jumped in Alex's box with your little fucking fishing rod, stirring the pot, and saying to Alex, I don't know why you go so easy on breads. Let me tell you why, Chippy, because I've done fucking nothing to the man. That's why you go so fucking easy on me, okay? You shit stirrer. Accusing other people of being shit stirrers, and you're the biggest fucking pot stirrer going. Hashtag black out the fucking clique.
And that they did. The shit stirring they did. I'm going to try and put it right way.
And stay out of my inbox as well, Chippy.
She knows that Frankie is his real life friend. Yeah? She is smirking and gloating when she thinks that them two are going to fall out. She backtracked.
No. There was a little bit of glee on her face because Frankie was backing what she was saying. Okay? Frankie was backing what she was saying. And I'd have a smirk as well. I'd sit there with a smirk if somebody was actually having my back on what I was saying. All right?
Last night, she made it out while Frankie was in No Face's box.
Yeah, exactly that review. You're right,
sat
darling.
there on her own live, saying, well, your real life friends, that's not what they say. Your real life friends are telling me things. Because she wanted to stir that shit up. She wanted that animosity between them. And that's her own fucking main goal. That's her main goal.
Chippy, you want this animosity. You want this animosity between everybody as well, don't you, Chippy? Because if you didn't want this animosity between us, right, you wouldn't be going as hard as what you're going. I get you can defend your friend. You've got your FY and whatever it's fucking called. You got your FYP. You're going to sit there and have your unbiased opinions, right? Because you're just the fucking oracle of TikTok, you hypocrites. But you are also a shit stirrer as well. One of the worst shit stirrers. Because I see you in comment sections. I've got all the screenshots. And I might post them at a later date if I want to. If I really want to be fucking petting about. Do you know what I mean? But you're just not on my radar. You know, you don't fucking impact my life that much. But your hypocrisy makes me laugh.
Would revel in the fact that Frankie and Alex were no longer real-time friends, real-life friends. She would revel in it.
He is, Pearl. I can't stand him. Do you know what? I have actually been really faint for the last couple of months, right? Because, like, I've not really said a lot about him, but he just grinds my gears and I can't hold all this anymore. Can't hold it in. Can't sit here and be fake anymore. Can't do it. And he, like, messaged me a couple of weeks ago, sent his condolences, which was really nice. Yeah, that was lovely. Thank you for that, Chippy. Yeah, really respect that. But I remember when you held the live when it come out what Sophie Bailey had said, you know, said about my granddaughter. And you basically, on your platform in front of so many people, implied that I bigged her up with no evidence, no proof. You tried to incite hate on me with that situation because you're not a shit stirrer at all, are you, Chippy? Bearing in mind that me and my granddaughter were the victims in that situation. You tried your hardest, didn't you, Chippy, to incite fucking as much hate as what you could on me. And then we jumped in the blaster's box and then you tried to gaslight me. I'm sorry if you feel that way. No, you made me feel that way because what you did with your little fucking fishing rod stirring the pot is try to incite hate on me. And that was to get brownie points, wasn't it, Chippy? And that's what kind of a man you are. So I can't stand you.
She knows what she's doing. It's fucking crafty. Crafty. But
like
as soon as
you're
Frankie
crafty.
went back in that box last night. Oh, that's not quite what I said. That's not what I meant. Nah. Because you didn't want her to be shown as a fucking liar. You knew what you were doing. But what you didn't know is Frankie were actually listening in. Stop using people's fucking friendships against them.
Chippy.
It's fucking bollocks.
Chippy, take your own advice, mate. Stop using people's fallouts against them.
Because one thing I believe is Frankie's an honest person. Frankie will say it behind the scenes the same as he say it fucking
Can't
in front
stand
of
this
everybody.
guy.
So,
Weasel.
she knows exactly what she's trying to fucking believes that everything Canadian Angie's putting out there, she believes it. She believes it. How fucking dangerous is that? Because we've all heard what Canadian Angie's got to say. She's called him a rapist.
And?
That's just one thing. So,
we know what Canadian Angie's like. She's off her fucking tits, isn't she? Let's be honest. Canadian Angie loves a fucking porcupine. She's off her tits and we know she's dangerous, right? However, Pearl didn't know what Canadian Angie had said regarding that situation. She didn't know. And I can tell you she didn't know. And that is facts, Stonewall facts. She didn't know. Because she wouldn't have agreed with that because she doesn't think Alex is like that, right? Now, she said she didn't know, she didn't hear it, but you turned around and said, yes, she did. So all the times you've sat there, Chippy, on your platform and you've just so happened to say you never heard something, does that mean you're a liar? Because there's many things that you have claimed that you never heard. But we're supposed to take your word as gospel, but not Pearl's. Is that right? Right. Sorry, Pearl. Request the box again. I'm on a fucking whole rampage now. I'm on a whole fucking rampage. Request the box again, Pearl, please.
Hi, Bobby. I just want to say I genuinely did not know that you'd said that about him because not in a lifetime would I have agreed with that. I don't for 1 minute think he's ever done anything like that. So I was on about the other situation that she constantly goes, that's what I was agreeing with, nothing else. So for him to say that, and I didn't hear that said, I swear on my kids' lives, I don't believe that for 1 second and I've never thought that either. So that's all I've got to say. Just, I didn't know Canadian Angie had said that.
I know you didn't. And we know you didn't hear it, Pearl, because believe it or not, we don't actually hear everything that every single person says on the app, especially that one. But yeah, we know you didn't hear it, darling.
Exactly. Okie doke, Babs. Thanks.
All right,
Bye.
bye. See, this guy is such a weasel. I'm going to talk about Cockapoo here as well now, right? He's got this thing with Cockapoo as well. Cockapoo never did fucking anything to him. Never did a fucking thing to him. The only reason he was digging Cockapoo out and going for fucking Cockapoo is because Alex and Cockapoo had fell out. And that's the fucking truth. Never did one fucking thing to him. Nothing. Sat there saying she's the shit star, she's this, she's that, Nothing. She did nothing to him. All of this is to keep a platform and to please the crypt and everybody else. Like I said, I don't believe, and I will say this, that people are telling him what to do. He's just doing it to please, so he can benefit and monetize off certain platforms. I know I'm right, Alicia's mother. Hello, Cockapoo.
I sort of did, because basically I didn't shut up and I didn't sit down. And you know, Chippy likes to always have the last word and have the thing. And I just wouldn't, and I took the piss out of him. I reposted something where he was shouting F off across his platform and just laughed at it. I also got sent screenshots of him saying all kinds of shit about me in different comments. Nothing bad, just like Cockapoo this, Cockapoo that. And I posted them and said it's getting weird now. And so, yeah, I also went in Max's box when Max was having a little rant about him. You know, that was a strike against me. And yeah, so I have done plenty that would irritate and piss him off. But you know, his opinion of me means fuck all to me. I'm sure my opinion of him, if I shared it, would mean fuck all to him.
Yeah.
You know, his opinions are his, and they have no bearing on my life.
Yeah, but you know what annoys my Cockapoo, right? He never had any problems with any of us until, obviously, we all fell out. Well, Alex fell out with a majority of us. I say we fell out with
You know
Alex.
when it started? It started when I fell out with Alex and I had that big fight with him and Corey in the box. And all the same people are going, it was terrible last night. It was terrible for Alex. They were the same people that were all in the comments on that live, all clapping and cheering. No one was saying to me, get out of the box or anything. Anyway, by the by, no one cares about that. It started then because then Chippy held what I told him on the phone felt like a hate live, and he let it go too far, and he apologised and said maybe he did. And then I thought it was all put to bed and gone. But it wasn't. He just carried on, and he carried on because at that point, the whole, you know, thing around people giving him extra money for Christmas because he was having a problem with covering Christmas. And that started, and that's when it really started for Chippy and us, if you like.
Yeah.
Which was somewhere around the time we fell out. Well, I fell out with Alex. You didn't. Yeah. You never.
No, I didn't.
Not at that point. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I've got a very bad hangover, and I know it's all my own fault.
I've got no sympathy for you. This is just, you know, parts and parcel of, you know, when you want to have a little drinky poos. But I just want to say, do you know, I used to fear you going on tour. I used to think, fuck, you know, what am I awake? I don't give a fuck anymore. I love it when you're on tour now.
I know why I used to fear it, because the first person you'd get in your ear all about it was Big Licks.
Honestly, I think you should go on tour more.
You don't have the same anxiety now. That's your anxiety's lifted.
Exactly that. Honestly, guys, didn't I used to fear it, Cockapoo? You having a drink and going on tour. I fucking love it now. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going. Bye.
Bye. We need more Cockapoo on tour, if you ask me. Yes. Sorry, the dog's just having a chicken. Justice for Cockapoo. Justice for Pearl.
Pearl believes that.
Speaking to the person in question, and I believe it's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Blaster's always involved anyway, yeah. I'm involved shagging your dad as well, so shut the fuck up.
Let's continue.
No, hang on, let us just finish, right?
What's done is found Alex guilty before he's been found guilty of anything, if he's going to be found guilty of anything. She's just jumped to a conclusion. She's got bits of information, made her mind up, and she won't be fucking changing her mind. Because she's so desperate for him to have done something wrong. She's so fucking desperate. It's never 1-on-1, is it, Ellie? It's never 1-on-1. It's always gang mentality with everybody. Not saying Blaster's involved in that, because I think Blaster...
So again, Chippy, was that Hayley comment in the comment section? Probably. Anyway, Chippy, talking about gang mentality. What about the gang mentality, right, of when Alex used to join, before Alex and Angie had made up, used to join battles with Angie, Corey, whoever else was in the battle, and they'd all have a pop at Angie. What about them? Do you remember them battles, guys? Because it's so hell-bent on putting the narrative out there that it was a gang up. What about when Delusive Angie used to do battles and they used to slide Alex in there? One woman, on her own, against everybody, the other 3 people that were in the battle, but they just used to slide him in there. What about that? Is that not gang mentality? We won't talk about that though, will we, Chippy, because it's Alex. Yeah, it's Alex.
Just try to keep it neutral, but the rest of them, fucking gang mentality all the fucking time.
But the truth, yeah. Now, what you did is you lied to me, not just including me, you lied to a few people. So when people
Thank you, Joe.
question your truths,
Big up,
then
Joe.
you want to be quoted.
Yeah, I agree.
Right,
But the fact that
how many times did you lie to me, Alex?
Lots. Yeah, can I add?
Jamie had on.
Can I add?
How many times did you lie to me?
I'm not sure, Blaster, because I don't know what you think I've lied about, so I can't answer that question. But
Right,
what I
how
am
many
gonna
times
say-
did you say that you went to our property?
I don't know what I told you, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna.
Lies, that's right. Doesn't
No,
always
listen.
I've got it all.
Yeah,
I've got it all.
you've got it all. Yeah, listen to me.
And I just want to say,
What you've just said there, right, is you
shut the fuck up a minute. Shut the fuck up. I just want to say as well, big up to the Blaster for last night, because I tell you what, right, that woman, God bless her, she does try and bring a little bit of fun to the app, you know. It's a toxic place, you know, the best of times, and I thought she held a brilliant, absolutely brilliant music live last night before Delusive Angie spattered on me out because she wasn't centre of attention, and you know, went to a live and whatever else, but that's Angie, and you know. But it was brilliant, so just let's have hearts in the chat for Blaster as well for last night. I felt terrible because I was so ill yesterday, and I was just like, oh God, I don't know how long I can stick around. I stuck it out though. But I wasn't on form, do you know what I mean? And empty and Pearl cheated. Yes. Me and Cockapoo should have won that. So this is what I'm saying, like, is everybody ganging up on Alex, or have just so many people got a problem? Hello? Do you know what I mean? Right? Yeah, MT farted last night as well, guys. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yeah, look, I'll show you a look. 1 minute. She has fresh chicken every day, guys. Every day she has fresh chicken. Won't eat dog food. She's got a little mat down. Is that lovely? Can you hear her like grunting like a little pig with content? Roast chicken she has every day, you know.
I'd never gone there in the night time, but you'd seen the CCTV footage, so how would you say that?
We've fucking seen you like a bastard pig. From there,
I can handle myself in the box of all of you cretins every single day. You know the reason why? You're pack mentality, that's all you are. You are fucking bunch of bullshit. Mentality. You're all these balancing. You're 60-year-old cunts. And the rest of you...
Well, it's about time you told her, Alex.
Oh?
It's about time you told her, pal.
Oh,
Because she needs to hear it from more people of exactly who
thank
she
you,
fucking is.
Kate. Thank you, darling.
It's about time you actually fucking said it. In fact, I
Chipper
would
Shay,
love
yeah.
for you to spend in your own box and say it how you need to say it and say what you need to say.
Any opportunity this man can have a dig at Pearl is like a rat up a weasel up a fucking drain pipe. This guy is weasel up a drain pipe. Any opportunity that he can get. It's like when with the whole Life Pro situation, when a Life Pro badge got taken off her, obviously because she didn't want to fucking fleece the community out of diamonds. You remember he did that celebrates, you know, the celebrating dance. Do you know what I mean? Chippy did Pat mentality, but he forgets it. People are quick to forget the digital footprint, you see, which I get. People can move on, people can grow, right? I've done some fucked up shit. Chippy reminded me of that this morning. But yeah, people forget. People quick forget. But any opportunity he can have to dig at this fucking woman is there, ready to collect his next fucking brownie star. Ah, thank you, Kate. Oh, thank you, Kate, for my lucky pony. I hope it's lucky for me, Kate. Chippy, leave Pearl alone. Piss off.
Venom with some fucking actual fucking full-on chest.
Thank you, Kate.
And tell these people exactly what you think of them. And what...
Chippy, I'm going to sit here now with chest and I'm going to fucking tell you what I think of you. I think you're a weasel. Yeah. I think that you're not really as loyal as what you make out you are. I think that if there was any opportunity that somebody was facing cancellation, you drop them like a fucking sack of potatoes, right? Because when all that stuff come out, which I will stand by, and I mean this, guys, I don't believe this should be for the app, this whole Alex situation and stuff. Thank you with that. I noticed you took the green art out, you know. You know that green art badge that you wore with fucking pride? It was quick time out of your name. Quick time. Yeah, I think you're a weasel. And I think that you pick on Pearl. Any opportunity that you can get to hold alive and cause as much hate as you can on Pearl, you're fucking there. Yeah, and you tried it with me this morning. You went straight to the Zach the Brat thing, didn't you, Chippy? Because that's who you are and that's what you are. But don't worry, I will prepare myself on all the bad stuff that you've done. And I'll arm myself with that. So next time I jump in your box, I'll be armed with the stuff that you've done on the app. I'll match your energy, you see. Because I'm in my fucking petty era at the minute.
What you fucking think and what your thought process is. Not including blastering that, I'm not including blastering. I don't know about the likes of fucking...
However, he just said he's not including the blaster in that, but the blaster's still in the box. She's still in the box, but he likes the blaster. I love her. You know, she's a very good friend. Yes, very, very good friend. But she was still in the box, right? And she was in the box because she had a problem as well. Because when people have problems, they jump in boxes. But whenever it's anybody from the clique, well, bully bastards. Or it's gang mentality. But you're very selective, aren't you, Chippy? Because that's what you're about. Selectiveness. At least I can sit here and hold my hands up that I'm biased. I will always defend my friends, right or wrong. I will have their fucking back. I will go down with that ship. Because that's the kind of person that I am. All right? Yeah, he doesn't want to cross her. He doesn't want to piss that woman off. To be honest, not many people do. Not even I want to cross the blaster, do you know what I mean?
Right, Miss Red, quickly before I gotta go. He's so selective. Like, I can't even say something this morning. He's like, anybody who sits with Toxic Dan, I have no respect for you. If you share a box with him, I have no respect for him. Right, but his Messiah AB was sat in a box with Dan yesterday, and he forgot to play that clip. I was like, you're so dumb. And you got just Nana. Sorry, I was going to say really mean. Something really mean then. I stopped myself. I'm dead proud of myself. Oh my God. I was going to say just victim. But just Nana. She was putting her clapping hands in the chat. And I was like, are you lot blind? Or have you got selective seeing or something? Because your Messiah is sat in a box with Dan, but you're saying anybody else who sat with him, you have no respect for him. It's fucking weird. But yeah, justice for my Pearl, me baby. Bye, everyone.
All right, goodbye, Top Girl. Yeah, it's very selective, very, very selective around here. A lot of people done loads of bad stuff on this app. Yeah, 100% Yorkshire Mal. See, the thing is, right, people think I sit here and I pretend to be like this sweet, innocent person, like my shit don't stink. I sit here all the time and I remind people about all the bad stuff I've done. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't speak to him. I blocked that one in February, not spoke to him since. But if it is true that Chippy said he's going to come for me, that's fine. Yeah. Like, what do you think I'm going to do? Sit here and cry? I've took on worse. Like, what do you think you're going to do to me, Weasel? You'll do nothing to me. Yeah, I'll fucking spit you out without plates, mates. Because that's the mentality that I'm in at the minute. Yeah, spit you out with fucking owl plates. Don't fucking try it with me. I'm telling you now. Tried it with me this morning when you immediately brought up the fucking Zach the Brat stuff. I'm going to find out the shit that you've done. So when you throw shit at me again, right, I'm going to go back at you with all the bad stuff that you've done. All right? Now, with that being said, guys, I would love to sit here and speak about Weasel Dick all afternoon, but I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten all day, and I'm going to go and have something to eat. I don't know if Pearl's going live. Pearl, are you going live? She might still have that hangover, you see. She went very well this afternoon. As if he's going to come for me. Come on, please. I've took on, you know who I've took on this app. You'll be a walk in the park, because I'll get all the videos and point out your hypocrisies. Everybody knows I'm biased. Do you know what I mean? Not today. Right, guys, Pearl is chilling for today because she's nursing the hangover. I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Any videos you want me to play tomorrow, we're not going to be biased around here. We're going to play everything. But if it is my friends, I will be a little bit biased, you know what I mean? I ain't going to lie there because I fucking love them, right? Any videos you want me to play tomorrow, at me in the Misread Cants account. I do apologise for my tears. It was just really hard for me to get that off my chest earlier because I don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? As much as me and that person don't speak anymore, it does hurt. And I don't want to see them destroyed. I don't want to see them off the app. I don't want the mental health to be affected. All I want to do is just get my side out there, which is the truth, and just put things to bed now. All right? There we go. Right, love you all, guys. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Popular #1. You smashed it for me today. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. MVP. We MVPing today. Let's have a look. We're MVPing Kate. Oh, yes, she sent me the pony and some flowers. Sarah, Lulu, Little Levy. Lulu, welcome to the team, by the way. Little Levy, Sally, Matthew, Kirsty, Pearly Pops. Justice for Pearl. Nat, my Nat. Evil at Legion. Asda, Kim, Olivia, our Olivia. Sarah, Danielle, Sonia, Mandy, The Nun, CG, Emma, Claire Dickens. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you tomorrow morning. And I will be on time at 10 o'clock because I ain't got nothing on tomorrow. All right. Big love, guys. Bye, everyone.